Hello guys, what's going on? It's Dylan here coming at you with another video, and today I'm going to be discussing the new format for this channel. I've been thinking about this channel a lot lately. I didn't make a video this past week, mostly because I've been planning, which is usually the only reason I wouldn't post on a week is just because I'm planning shit, and that's what I've been doing. So there's a lot of things that I gotta discuss and get off my chest here. There's a couple things that I got rid of that I want to bring back to some extent. We're going to talk about podcast and shuffle. The podcast, I like the idea of a podcast. I still don't like the idea of the podcast just being about me. So I've been thinking of different topics to do a podcast on. Right now I'm thinking wrestling because that just seems like it would make sense. I made most of my views on this channel off wrestling videos. So it definitely, there's an audience for that. So that's why I want to kind of appeal to that. But I don't want there to be too much wrestling. I just want there to be, like, a fair amount. I was going to do a different wrestling channel, but then I realized, like, if I can't do one channel properly, I shouldn't try to. And not that I'm not doing this channel properly, it's just I clearly don't have my shit figured out yet. So I'm going to definitely not do two channels because that seems like a really bad idea. So, emphasis on a podcast would be nice. I also want to bring back Shuffle because people like Shuffle. I already brought it back. There was a new episode of it recently. I posted 2 videos that day. There was a video called Radio Hour, which I fucking loved the idea of. And I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been sitting on that idea for a while. It's like 1 hour of songs, just back to back to back to back to back. But clearly that's going to raise some copyright concerns. Which is, what? That's the only reason I did Shuffle the way I did it. It's like the song edits. Because if a song is edited down differently, you're not going to get as much for a copyright strike. With the fucking Radio Hour, it took maybe a couple seconds being up before it got blocked in certain countries. So some people saw it, some people didn't. So we're not going to do that again because it took a lot of effort and clearly didn't pay off. So Shuffle's dope. I like doing Shuffle. It's not that much work and I have fun doing it. So it's not that much work. It is a fair bit of work, but it's fun doing, so I like it. But a thing like Shuffle, actually no, we're not talking about that. We're gonna get into that right now. Every week I think I want to try to put out 2 videos. I think I want to try one. I don't know if I should give them dates during the week, like a Monday, Friday type thing, because I do really shit with the schedule. Like I will fuck it up. I will find a way. I thought something just moved my curtain. I would find a way to fuck up a schedule, so I don't really want to set guidelines like a Monday, Friday type deal. Instead, just probably 2 videos a week. That's all I can really say. Now Shuffle is like one of those things. Like I'm talking about 2 decent videos a week. So say I did like a wrestling podcast, that'd probably be a weekly thing. So I'd probably do that, say Friday or something like that, just any day of the week. Then I'd put out another good video earlier in the week or later in the week, depending on what day the podcast was. I don't know if I'd want to include Shuffle in that, because Shuffle's kind of its own thing, and I don't really want to... I could do Shuffle, like, every week, but I don't really want to do that, just because I think it might get stale if I do. That's the main reason I implemented 10 songs in a Shuffle now instead of the regular 5, because I find 10 will hold you over longer than 5 will, so... It's not a bad idea in my opinion. So we're definitely still going to be making changes to Shuffle. Like, I'm definitely not entirely set on the idea of how I have it right now. I'm always thinking. So for now, it's going to stay the same, but there's definitely ideas going in my head, and there's a lot of stuff coming, so we'll see. But Shuffle's kind of like an extra type deal. Like, it's the kind of thing, like, if I were ever to put 3 videos out in a week, it would just be because I put out a Shuffle, and then I put out 2 other videos. I can't put out that much content, obviously, because I work and shit. But, like, I'm about to put a lot of money into a desktop computer, so I'm going to be wanting to edit and shit a lot more often than I currently do. So, videos should be more frequent than they are right now. So, look forward to that. So that's pretty much it. That's what I'm thinking. That's what's going through my head right now. Short little video just kind of explaining the new format. I'm looking at 2 videos a week. Possibly some sort of a wrestling show podcast thing. And then I want to put emphasis on music and movies. I have tons of ideas and I'm working on getting them out. So they're coming very soon. Trust me. Lots of ideas are going through my head. And I am putting money into a desktop soon. So my editing should be a lot better. I know it's been pretty not great ever. So the idea of me getting a new, like, expensive fucking desktop and getting a better video editor is just a really good sign of things to come. Because I really want to put a lot of work into this fucking YouTube channel because, I like it. I like doing this. It's awesome. So, thank you guys very much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe more, and click the bell icon for the love of God so you know every time I post. Also, follow me on Instagram at Project Melanson. And I've been your host, Dylan Melanson, signing out.